It's another edition of Radical Freedom TV. I'm Jen, and I am in the car listening to my daily audio, which is from the Inner Circle, Empower Network's Inner Circle series. And I am a little emotional today, so I wanted to talk to you about freedom, and if you have any, and do you know what true freedom could be? And what sparked this for me, and it actually made me cry today. And I've heard this story before more than once, and it's David Wood talking about how he was able to pay for his family, many of his family members, to attend his brother's wedding. And he was actually able to pay for the wedding as well, and it was on a yacht. And he was just so thrilled to do this because his family hadn't been together in a long time, because some lived far away, probably couldn't afford to fly out to where they were. And his brother was, he said during the planning phase, was trying to find out how people could find the cheapest hotels and where they could stay and how they could just, sort of do all this on a budget. And he was going to find a beach somewhere to get married on. And Dave just said, screw that. Don't worry about it. I can handle this. I've got it. And he went and had his assistant, because he can have an assistant that does all of this. So it was pretty damn cool. Said, plan a wedding for my brother on a yacht, fly all of my family members that are able to come, fly them, have transportation anywhere they want to go, 5-star hotel, massages, the works. We're all going to go to dinner at, an amazing restaurant. And he made it happen. And what was awesome about that is he was able to do this just like that. Just made a decision that he wanted to create an experience for his family where nobody was stressed, worrying about their finances, worrying about time, worrying about the details of the day. It was just about being together and having fun and doing it in a way that was taking advantage of the best that where they were had to offer, the best hotels, the best restaurants, a beautiful wedding with all the details taken care of, and just enjoying that and spoiling themselves. And at the same time, he could do this and at the drop of a dime, and it didn't even put a dent in his bank account. And, it's not about the money, though. It's about the freedom to be able to do such a thing for your family, to create these rich, beautiful experiences that will then be a memory they all can cherish forever. Because you know what? At the end of our lives, that's all we've got. We've got our memories and what's in our heart. That's it. We don't have a bank account. We don't have stuff that goes with us. So why not have the absolute best experiences here? And I think we're programmed in our culture to be, oh gosh, it's really selfish to want to stay at the best hotels, and, being all about the money. It's just not spiritual, and it's not enlightened, and we need to make do with the least amount we can, and there is something to be said for just being happy in the moment with wherever you're at and accepting where you are. But you know what? This world goes round with money, and you need it, and things cost money. And why not be in your life having the best experiences with the best of what our world has to offer? Why not? We all deserve that. Your family deserves that. You deserve that. Anybody. And especially now when so many are struggling. And I just burst into tears thinking of my own family, my parents who are struggling to pay their mortgage, my future in-laws who are about to lose their home. It just shouldn't be that way. And I could go on and say, well, they, choices people made, and it's their own doing, and blah, blah, blah. And maybe that's true to a certain degree, but imagine just being able to, out of your own goodwill, and being able to do this without creating stress for yourself financially, just be able to say, I got it. I've got it. You've done so much for me in my life. Now I've got it for you. And even if you haven't done so much for me, I'm doing it for you anyways, because I can. Because in this world, we all deserve to know what freedom really is. And I ask you, do you have that freedom? And you may say, but Jen, I have a house that's really cool. I have cars that are awesome that I love. And I have furniture in my house that's quality and comfortable. And then I would say to you, great, that's awesome, but you bought that all on cash, right? You don't have a loan. You don't have car loans. You don't have mortgages. You don't have credit card debt. None of that, right? It's all in cash. And by the way, if you lost your job tomorrow, you'd still be able to keep all of this, right? And you wouldn't have to sell it to survive because you have a residual income, meaning income coming in monthly without you having to do anything. You've just created a system where it comes in. That's what you've got, right? And if you do, woohoo, good on you, awesome, keep it going. And you know what? Tell others how you're doing it. See? Spread the love, spread the light, spread the freedom, damn it. America, land of the free, right? Or is it? So let's create that. So, and if you can't say that you are free, you have these loans and, well, no, I did buy that on a credit card or a loan from Jordan's Furniture or whatever it is, then I'd say then you're not free. You're not free. So on some level, you're experiencing anxiety because you've got loans. You've got debt. And it's not really yours. It was borrowed money. And you couldn't have bought it cash because it would have made you broke. So if you say that, then you're not truly free. And you say, well, but I have a good job. You do today. And you can hang on to that. But imagine if at the same time you could be building some sort of opportunity that could provide you with monthly income where you don't have to do anything. And you build it, and at some point it just regenerates itself because this does exist out there, people. And it's not a scam. It really happens. I know this because it's happening to me. It happens to people that I'm close with, not just some nameless, faceless that you see on a video on the internet. These are real people. And people who started just like me, just like you, and sometimes in even worse positions. And my position was pretty friggin' bad when I started. That's a whole other story. But this is why we're doing this. And this is why my particular Opportunity Empower Network, this is why we do this, because not just to make money for ourselves and make a life for ourselves, we are truly free, but to spread it out and tell others how you can be free too, because you deserve it. Your family deserves it. This is why we're here, to enjoy life. Doesn't mean you sit around doing nothing with your hand out expecting the government to give it to you. Not what I'm saying. There shouldn't be a 1%, 99% story out there. That's a story. Anyone could be a 1%er. You just need to know how. You need to find other people who can show you, in a community that lifts you up and supports you and not discourages you and says, yeah, that's a bunch of crap and that's a scam and you're just gonna, don't even try it. You're not going to get anywhere. Who's talking like that? The ones that are broke. The ones that aren't doing anything. The ones who just want to complain, but they don't want to do anything about it. But they're also broke. And they're also probably up to their eyeballs in debt. So be careful who you listen to. Be careful what you're telling yourself. And maybe it's time to change the story. It's time to change your story. I know I grew up with a story full of lack and with, disbelief that any kind of wealth was possible for me. My family was always struggling, the history shows. And that's not working for me anymore. All of a sudden, that's not working for me. I have kids, and it's just, I don't want to have them live with this lack, scarcity mentality. I want to be able to provide for my family, just like that. I want to be able to have the best experiences possible. It's possible. It is possible, and it's out there, and you can do it. I can do it. So when you're ready to actually be free and take control of your life, truly, not just by getting more credit cards and getting the latest SUV when you're up to your eyeballs in the car loan, or thinking you have a secure job, but you don't have a backup plan that's going to get you. Your 401k is not going to save you if anything happens to the stock market. You've got to plan, and you've got to find other things. That's the way the world is today. And so when you're ready to take action and really do something about it, then click the link below and, join our movement, join our team, because we're all here with that goal in mind. We're all committed to the vision of being truly free, not just us, everybody else, and being yourself while you're doing it. There's no corporate bullshit. There's no fake you fake it till you make it, or you gotta be someone else, or just, fit in a mold that sucks. It's just, look at me. I'm in my sweatshirt and a hat, and my hair's all like in my face, and I'm in my car and cutting a video, and I can do that. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to dream big. Do it. Just do it. And click the link below, and I will see you on the trail to real freedom. Have a good day.